Hi everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, my husband Steve and I are resellers in the Raleigh, Garner, North Carolina area. And we have two booths, one at Antiques at Gresham Lake in North Raleigh and one at Collected Treasures in Garner. What we love to do on this channel is we love to take you out hunting for the treasures and then go over what's called the haul. Today's video is going to be a haul video. I'm getting items ready to take up to take down to one of our booths at it's called Collected Treasures in Garner. And so I'm going to go over some of the items that I've found over the past several weeks hunting and show you what I'm taking down to Collected Treasures today. I'm wearing my first Halloween t-shirt for the season. Steve loves Halloween. It's October, so the whole month of October we wear these like fun Halloween t-shirts. So today I'm wearing the Doot Doot skeleton. He's playing the trumpet. My son used to play the trumpet in the marching band, so it's just something fun. All right, wait till you see some of the beautiful items I'm getting ready to bring down to Collected Treasures. Let's go. You've probably seen this guy sitting in the background in some of my videos. We're actually not going to put him in the booth. We've decided we're keeping this crazy guy, this zombie. So adorable, UNC zombie. We found this at Donnie's sale and just kind of fell in love with him. We have kind of a quirky bar downstairs, our own personal little quirky bar that has things like this in it. All kinds of collectible neat stuff, so he just seems like he's gonna fit right in there, so he's going down there. Another thing I wanted to tell you is every fall we usually host here at the house at our home something that's called a fill a bag for $10 yard sale, and that just helps us get rid of dead stock, things that have not sold in the booths for whatever reason, or we're just ready for some fresh stock. We have decided to put that on hold this year and host it in the spring. So we are not going to have the fill a $10 bag fall sale. We're going to do it in the spring instead. Got a lot of personal things going on, a lot going on with the booths coming up, and I just could not squeeze it in. And if we were going to do it, we were going to do it this month, and it just was putting too much pressure on us, and I made the decision we're going to have to push it until the spring. That's what we have to do sometimes in this business. We have to weigh it all out. All right, let's get to the haul. Okay, we are going to start right off with this fantastic, gorgeous tapestry. I have not determined if this is what you would consider Italian velvet, but it is really, really nice. I'm getting up close to it so you can see a good look at it. The colors are gorgeous in there. It's almost like a teal green sky in the background. Just a beautiful fall motif with the beautiful deer or elk. I'm not sure if it's an elk or a deer. You know, bucks, a couple bucks, and maybe a doe back in there by a stream and the trees, and I just think this is fantastic. I picked this up at the Glen Eyre sale. I'm very excited to put this in the booth. It's going to be a challenge because it's a big one, but we'll get it done. Right now I've got it hung up with these like clips going along this expandable rod. You know, we'll see how it goes once I get to the booth and try to get it hung in the booth. I might have to have my neighbors be gracious and let me use the rod that kind of divides our booths and put it there. So we'll see what they have to say and if they're okay with it. But anyway, I love this piece. It was one of my favorite pieces that we picked up at the sale that day. This first piece I'm about to show you is gorgeous. Cindy, one of the customers in our booths, contacted me a couple of weeks ago and asked me to come to her home and take a look at some items that she had a yard sale, and these were some items that were left over. And then there were some items I was still interested in. She had to get back to me on them. She got back to me, and I'll show you one of the items I was particularly interested in. And I was picking those items up, and she said, what about this guy? He was sitting up on the porch. She said, would I be interested in him? And I said, absolutely. I could see from a distance it was a Jim Shore. And I said, yes, absolutely. She gave me a fantastic price on him. On the way home, she texted me to show me how much this piece actually sells for. And this is like a $380 piece, retail piece. Now, he's not going to be able to sell for that much because he does have a couple condition issues. But I'm still going to go ahead and put him in the booth, even though there's a couple issues with him, because as you look at him right here, he just looks fantastic and fabulous, doesn't he? I mean, you can't see anything wrong with him whatsoever. So I think he's worth it. I think for a Jim Shore collector, They would be very excited to have this piece at a great price because we definitely are not charging $350 or $60 for him. Well, here's what's wrong. On his head, there was supposed to be another bird. So the bird's missing here. And then there was like some scuffing, so I did a little paint there to touch it up. And then one of the birds on the back here, his tail is missing. So we did a little paint there to cover that up. So we've got 2 issues with him. That's it. When you look at him up, you know, just face on like this, he looks fabulous. So instead of charging $360 or $80 for him, we are only charging $50. And I have spelled out on the tag the exact issues. So whoever is the collector going to buy this, they will know exactly what they're getting when they purchase it. Very excited to offer this up to our customers. Thank you, Cindy, for giving us such a great price on this. This was the piece that I was interested in. These were her sons, and they were at her home when we went there for the first visit, and I was very, very interested in them. This may not be everybody's cup of tea. It isn't necessarily mine, but I do have some hanging in the back here that I picked up somewhere at a yard sale or something, and I love hanging beautiful dried flowers from it. I figure I didn't kill this deer, somebody else did. The poor deer is already gone, and so I want to honor it, and so I drape beautiful flowers on its antlers. But this is a beautiful, beautiful set of antlers. They're very well balanced, in wonderful condition. Every single time we put antlers in the booth, they sell within the first week. I really wanted this set, and she got back to me, gave me, again, a fantastic price on it, and we are putting these at Collected Treasures today, and we have placed a price of $42 on this beautiful set of antlers. Come and get them. That's a great, great price. This beautiful tray, this Hexagon, 6-sided Hexagon tray with this wonderful carving in it that has like a whitewash to it. This is a contemporary piece, a mass-produced piece, but it really has a beautiful look. And we picked this up at Goodwill, and we didn't put a big price on it. We put a price of $12.99. I think it's beautiful for the fall. If anybody wants to do a beautiful display, and I've got some beautiful candles I think that would look great in this, and I think I'm going to stage it in the booth with those. Here are the beautiful candles I'm going to put on that tray. They'll fit perfectly on there. I have a set of 3 of these. These are the smaller ones, the smallest one and the middle-sized one. Found these at Garage Brothers, and I did videotape that, so you probably saw me finding them. Beautiful, just carved set. Again, a contemporary. They say they're made in India, so they're contemporary. They're not vintage, but they are very nice, very relevant for the fall season. Will be beautiful for somebody's tablescape, for their Thanksgiving dinners, or even if they have like a fall friends dinner. And let me show you the larger one. Here's the larger one. Just a beautiful trio. I don't have any pillar candles right now. I did pick up some blue ones, but they just were too big. I kind of want some shorter ones to display with this, so they're going to go in the booth without candles. I do have some little pumpkins I'm going to set on top just to have something on there. We had a great tool haul, and I did like a short video of that, about the tool haul. I think I did a short video of it, but at Donnie's sale. And this was one of the items I picked up. This is a trustworthy steel tape, 75 feet long. It's got like a chrome exterior. Definitely works. And we usually put these in the booth, and they do sell. Actually, you know, they're not like, they don't fly off the shelf, but they don't sit there for a real long time. So they're just a good, consistent seller for us, especially the ones that are leather wrapped. Now, this one was leather wrapped. The front is still intact, very weathered, very weathered. This one is called a Westcraft, Western Auto Supply Company. And I like the fact that that is still showing. But on the back, the leather has completely come off. So I put a much lower price on this. This I put $5. So $5, if you display it on your shelf on a little stand, you're never gonna know that the back is like that. And on this one, we put $8. This is going to be a shorter video as far as the haul goes. So what I might do on the end here is I might add some pictures of items that have recently sold. I do want to report to you, in the last video I said I was taking a risk, and I bought that great big picture of that English officer. that sold immediately. As soon as we put it in the booth, it was gone within 2 days. So I'm gonna put a picture here of that again, just so you can see what that was. It was beautiful. He was really handsome, and I thought it was very nice. It wasn't original artwork. It looked like it was some type of print put over top of like a cardboard, almost like a litho, but I wasn't 100% that it was a litho. But either way, great piece, and it went right out the door. So I was very happy that found a new home. All right, here is something that I found at the Garage Brothers. This is by the Pool Company. It's silver plated and it is footed. That's one of the things, that's probably the biggest reason I picked it up, but I thought it just really had a fantastic look, very ornate, and with the serving season coming up, people might be looking for something like this to serve up their fancy Thanksgiving dinners. I did have recently, I'll put that up here too if I have a picture of it. I did have recently that butter. It was like a silver plated butter holder with a lot of patina on it. And same thing with this. I haven't removed the patina on this. I've left it on there. It's got that nice cool patina. That went real quick. So I'm hoping the same thing happens. I think I told you that I picked up a whole bag full of books on our last video at the Glen Eyre sale for $2.50. Here is a set of, well, I don't know if it's a complete set, but here are some very similar books that I picked up, and it worked out to about 25 cents a book. So these I thought were wonderful. These are all National Geographic. They're all from the same year. I think they were all from 1983. I've got to write that on this one, 1983, but they had different titles. This one's called Into the Wilderness. And if it's National Geographic, you can be certain that the photographs and the artwork inside the book are going to be top-notch spectacular, along with the editorial. These are just wonderful books. Look at that. Just wonderful books. So that one's Into the Wilderness. This one I really loved. It is the Civil War. One of the things I thought was really interesting about this was in the inside cover and the back cover too. It showed like different buttons and stripes and, you know, what their meanings were, and I guess maybe their rank. Badges to distinguish rank. Yeah, badges to distinguish rank. Thought that was really great. And then when I opened this up, I don't think it's supposed to be part of it. There's a battle scene for you. I don't think it's supposed to be part of it because I looked to see if it said anywhere includes this map. There was a map of the battles of the Civil War. Let me show that to you. So this was all folded up in there and it fell out. So I don't know if whoever was the owner of that book put this map in there, but it does say on it, yeah, Battlefields of the Civil War. And here's the back of it. Now, it might have been something extra they got when they bought that book, but the book didn't say like includes a map. So I'm not going to include it in there. I'm probably going to sell this separately. I think it would be great to frame it, but you lose the other side. So I think I'm just going to fold it up like it is and just sell it like that. Okay, back to the other books. This one was Trails West. I really love the pioneer type books. I think maybe in a previous life, if you believe in previous lives, I may have been a pioneer. I'm very attracted to that. It must have been so frightening, but so exciting at the same time to be striking out and paving the way for others to go into a new territory. Very challenging. This one is The Wild Stories, America's Beginnings. Again, and it does actually look like they're talking about who did the artwork and the photography and everything on this book. The jackets are in pretty decent condition. I'm pretty impressed with them. So I'm going to leave them on there. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful artwork. Just full of beautiful artwork. And the Revolutionary War. And like I said, these were all from 1983. Here is one of the pieces I was absolutely keeping my eye on when I went the first day at Glen Eyre. I could not pull the trigger on the first day. I was praying it would still be there when I went back on the second day. They had a price of $15 on it. So when I went back on the second day, I got it for $7.50. Very excited about this salt cellar or salt crock. Has its lid in very good condition. Not seeing any major I mean, it has some age on it, of course. It is weathered. There is a little bit of chipping there, but I mean, that's just to be expected with something of this age. I just love, I think this is salt glaze, I believe, the salt glaze on it. And it looks like there's some vegetables maybe there. Beautiful piece. And we have a price of $24.99 on this, and I think that's a very fair price for this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I also waited till the next day for this because I've had these in the booth, but the ones I had in the booth did have some condition issues, so they did sit for a while. I mean, we marked them down to basically giving them away, and finally they did leave the booth. Now this one doesn't have any condition issues. There's nothing wrong with this piece, but it's just your typical brown stoneware bowl, and I didn't put a big price on it. I put $6.99 on it. I picked it up for $1. This I absolutely loved. I did not wait for the second day. I picked this up on the first day. I thought it was well worth it. I can't even remember. I think I might have paid $5 for this piece. I thought this was well worth it. This is a beautiful piece for the milk glass collector. It's got that hobnail on the side, as you can see right there. It's in perfect condition. It is just beautiful. No markings on the bottom. A lot of the milk glass doesn't have any markings, but I just think this is gorgeous. I think for the milk glass collector, we put a very fair price of $15.99 on it. I don't imagine that this is going to last very long. And let's see, I didn't wait till the second day on these either because I just thought they were too good. You know, they're North Carolina history to me. They're from the textile industry. They're spools. I love the look of these with this ribbing down at the bottom. The coloring is good. They're in great condition. You could put a thin taper candle in there and use them as candlesticks if you wanted to. But I think that they are fabulous. I paid $3 a piece for these, and we are only putting a price of $8 a piece. There's not a big profit margin in it for us, but they were just too good to leave behind. That is everything I'm showing you for these items I'm taking to Collected Treasures. I do have almost 50 items over there that I'm taking. A lot of them I pulled out of Halloween stock that we've gone over in previous videos, so I'm not going to show those to you again because we're still trying to get Halloween out. This time of year is absolutely crazy for booth owners. I mean, we go slamming right into the fall season, try to get Halloween in there, and as soon as we're getting Halloween in there, we're pulling Halloween out and putting Christmas in there. I mean, we actually can be putting Christmas in right now too, but it just kind of looks a little odd having like fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas in the booth all at once. So maybe a little bit of Christmas is going to start sprinkling in just to make it easier on us when it's time to do the big flip over to the Christmas season. One of the things I'm going to try this year, now down at Collected Treasures we have a fantastic Christmas open house on November 9th, I believe it is this year, and it's just fantastic. That booth I will stock heavily with Christmas items, but I think at Antiques at Gresham Lake I'm going to put Christmas in there. It's going to be obvious that there's Christmas in there, but I still want to keep a lot of what we sell on a regular basis in there for the people that are hunting for themselves, for their own collections, or for gifts for other people, and not just, you know, it's just another booth with a bunch of Christmas. So I'm gonna try that this year. So that means I'm probably gonna have a lot of Christmas left over because I have tons of Christmas and I really could just fill both booths completely. Almost tempted to like rent another booth just for the Christmas season and just have a Christmas booth. But anyway, just talking out loud here. Okay, I may throw on, like I said, I'm going to look at the timing on this. I may or may not throw on a couple items that have sold over the last month or so. We've been doing really good in both of our booths. Gresham was a little bit slower than we're used to, but it did at the end pick up, and so I'm hoping that's going to start being the case for the rest of the season. Everybody get out there. It's Friday here. I don't know when I'm going to get this up, probably tomorrow or Sunday. Get out there, go find yourself a treasure, something that puts a big smile on your face, reminds you of your childhood or your grandma's house or something, and just brings back a memory for you, and support your local people and take very good care of yourself. Okay, fellow treasure hunters, I changed my mind. I'm adding this on the end. There's an estate sale right around the corner from our house, so unexpected. So I'm at it right now, checking things out. Thinking about a set of 2 for $5. I think I'll probably get those. This is interesting. $2. A lot of great stuff in here. A lot of primitives. A lot of really cool stuff. I've already got a pile outside that I'll show you. Go grab those. I don't have a lot of cash on me because we already stopped at Donnie's. $19.49. I'll come back and look at those. Let me, ooh, I like this one. I like that one. Let me take these items out. Put them in the pile. Yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff in here. Lamps. This was unexpected. It's right around the corner from our house, too. Very unexpected. Did not see this advertised. I like that white tree, that flock tree. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That light. It's got a cool look. Alright, here's Christmas items. I see something right now that I'm interested in. This guy right here. This Santa. Yeah, I think I'll get those. These are nice, set of 3. Look at that. That's beautiful. That cardinal. These angels. These are cute. $1 each. I just found, guys, I'm getting every one of these. Singing carolers, $3 a piece, or all for $18. Yes, every single one of those. I'll check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure they're buyers. Oh, what's this plant? I've had these before.
I have one as a
Norfolk pine. Is it called a Norfolk pine?
No, I have one as a Christmas tree. That was my Christmas tree one year.
Look at that. Look at that. I had one of those, I think. I think I had one of those. Oh, $8. It's very chipped. Okay, those are priced at retail pricing. It's missing its glass. That's pretty nice. It really needs cleaning. $5. Like I said, everything's negotiable.
What is that?
Just Tupperware. That's 20. You want that?
Yeah.
Take it down there.
I guess.
You guess? You gonna use it in a project? That's nice, but it is specific to the owners. Oh, let's see, we got here a cocktail book. No, Joys of Jello. Okay. Meadow Community. Cauldron. That's pretty cool. Look at all the cookbooks. Some green glass. I think I'm gonna get this right here. That's a pretty piece. Amber pedestal. I like that. We have already gone through this room, pretty much. Pulled some things out. Just kind of want to show you what's left. There's still some great pieces in here. But I just have to be careful. But this just reminds me of my childhood. Oh my goodness. I had to get this. I'm getting that. I kind of wanted this, but it's really beat up and a lot of writing in it. It's kind of falling apart, so I think I'm going to pass on it, but I really do like it. Let's see if there's any other cool, I mean, there's these great individual pieces. you know, this is music. There's Bohemian Rhapsody. I might have to get that. I don't know. I might pick out some of those. I might look through that. There's Neil Diamond, who I love, love, love. Barry Manilow. Here's Journey. Yeah, we're going to get some of these. Yeah, for sure. Play that tune. This is all sheet music. Fleetwood Mac. Country and Western. Alright, I'm going to go back through and take a second look.